Well, it really started after World War One, when you could buy a magazine for a nickel, and that was the start of me being hooked on flying. But of course, along came World War II, and that was my only chance.
What year was that?
1940. Of course, I had to wait until I was 18, so they sent me home for 6 months, and I didn't get into the Air Force until March of '41. It was a strange time. At 18, I was part of a thrashing crew in Saskatchewan, and at 19, I was a flying instructor with the RAF. You know, it was just a crazy time, and these things happened. We were in Bournemouth, which was a holding unit on the south coast of England, and they came along and said, any of you that would be flying instructors for 6 months, you'll get a posting of your choice. Well, gullible me, that's what I did. And I was in training command 23 months. And at the end of that, I had too much experience to fly Spitfires. Everybody wanted to fly a Spitfire after the Battle of Britain. But no, I couldn't have that. And I think the last thing I wanted was a Halifax bomber, and that's what I got.
And why was the last thing you wanted a Halifax bomber?
Well, it didn't have a good history to begin with, and it was very underpowered. The Lancaster had the inside track on Rolls-Royce engines. Ours were, you know, the 2s and 5s were terribly underpowered. When they raised the 15 degrees of flap at the end, when you were airborne, you sank 200 or 300 feet. It was only towards the end of the war did they convert to the radial engine, and it just made a brand new airplane out of it. We used to breeze by the Lancasters.
How many missions did you fly?
I did 24.
24.
Yeah.
Did you encounter a lot of flak or fighters or anything like that?
Oh no, you know, although I resented being in training command that length of time, it probably saved my life, because our losses at the end of the war were just a quarter of what they had been in those nasty years leading up to 1943. So that probably saved my life. Yeah, there was. I remember going to one station where the losses had been so high that a navigator who had been a sergeant when I was there, a year later was a squadron leader because of the horrendous losses some squadrons had. You know, Bomber Command lost over 55,000 men. Over 10,000 of those were Canadian. So it was not a happy time.
So looking back on your military career, what do you think, how do you consider yourself very fortunate, or
Oh yes,
how do you...
definitely. Yeah, you couldn't help but feel a little bit guilty about other guys not making it and you do. You know, it was just the luck of the draw. You know, it could have been anybody. It was just being lucky. That was. They used to say, if I had a choice between smart and lucky, I'll take lucky, because there was a lot of good airmen didn't make it because they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.